American South, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. So earlier this week on Tuesday, we got our last check-in from the Joe team for Yo-Jo June before they head to San Diego to prep for Comic-Con. And what we got was an unboxing of the Stinger when it went up for pre-order on Tuesday. And we also got a sneak peek at something that we'll talk about at the end of this video. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not on camera, this is more for your benefit than for mine. Mac has a bit of an eye infection right now, and it is not pleasant to look at. Dare I say, it's kind of juicy. Definitely not something you want to see on camera. Definitely not something you want to be exposed to. Like, this week was pretty bad that the eyelids had swollen up, and it's not pink eye, let's just get that out of the way. The eyelids had swollen up a little bit that, like, I couldn't see out of one eye. My depth perception was off. So that's kind of why you haven't heard from me all week. But I wanted to talk about this last video they put up, and I will link to the video in the description below in case you didn't see it, that they did an unboxing of the Stinger on the day that the Stinger went up for pre-order. And while it was cool that we got a first look at the Stinger, I think we all knew what to expect. Yes, it is the repainted Vamp. It has the new engine piece up front. It has the roof and the gull wing doors on it, built onto the roll cage. It has the blacked out windshield, which I think is really cool, the tinted windshield. That looks good. I dig that. And the gull wing doors will click in. They don't just hang there. There's little clasps that they click in. They were very happy to show us that in the video. And of course, there's the 4-rocket rack on the back of the vehicle. Something else that I dig is that the running board that's on the back of the Stinger, you can take that off and you can swap it out with the Vamp, which I'm definitely going to do because even when I was a kid, I never understood why there was that running board on the back of the Stinger and not the Vamp. Or more specifically, why was it on the back of the Stinger? So the dudes can stand there while rockets launched and they burn. That never made any sense to me. And I know realistically it would be just to transport people. They would stop, people would get off, and then they would turn and fire the missiles. But I think it will fit better and work better on the Vamp, so that's probably going to be swapped out as well. And as far as part swapping goes, they did say that obviously because it's basically the same frame, there's a lot of mixing and matching possibilities between the Vamp and the Stinger, like the missile turret will come off and it has the same mounting peg as the Vamp, so you can swap missile racks and Ma Deuces and sort of mix and match like that, which got me to thinking, like almost immediately into the video, that paint job, the blacks and grays, that would make a really good Night Force Vamp. So I might be, customizing up a Night Force Vamp for myself. They'll probably bring one out on their own anyway, but I might go through with this. I might do this. We'll have to wait and see. So when they put it together, it looks cool. It really does. I like the color. It just looks good in black. I like the tinted windshield. The missile rack system up top is pretty cool. The only other thing that you get with this that you didn't get with the Vamp is the blast effect pack. And the blast effects that we get are pretty much all of the blast effects that we got with Scrap Iron and his drone, the ground effects and the rocket effects, because the rocket effects, the exhaust effects that you got with that, and the ones that you also got with the fire team set do plug into the back of the missiles, so it looks like they're launching. Also, if you saw my members only video last month when I did the HMS, they plug into the back of the HMS rockets as well, so you can have that effect with the HMS rockets, which I thought was pretty cool. So I was glad to see that carry over to the Stinger missile system. The other thing we took a look at was the driver. And first of all, I love that they're doing the drivers in gray. We have the female driver coming with the Ferret. We have the male driver with the Stinger. They're wearing that gray. It really makes the reds pop. It'll make them stand out among the Cobra troopers. I think it looks really cool. I really liked that gray color way back with the vintage line as well. So I'm digging that they carried that over. Now the driver is a bit of mix and match kit bashing and reuse, that from the top up, it's the Cobra Trooper. From the bottom, from the waist down, it is the Cobra Officer. So he has the Cobra Officer's crotch piece and legs, and the Cobra Trooper's torso, arms, head, and helmet. And they used the Trooper helmet with the hard piece mask. And I can agree with this, that like, you know, Lenny was thinking he's driving into battle, he's driving over maybe like some desert terrain or like some rough terrain. It's kicking up dust, it's kicking up debris. It helps, you know, keep his windpipe open, keep him breathing. And let me just say this. I love Lenny. I love the excitement he brings to these. I love how he's basically just a giant kid making toys. I think it's fantastic. I love whenever he gets out and does stuff like this. So in addition to the driver, the accessories that he comes with is the accessories from the Cobra Officer, that he has the red holster that fits on his back to hold the AK. He has the AK. He has the side mount submachine gun, or the side feed submachine gun. It looks like it comes with 2 magazines. And then the pistol he comes with is a Mauser-like pistol. It looks like a German Mauser. And I know we've had that pistol in the line before, but I can't for the life of me remember who has it. And I know I have a figure that has it. Is it the Officer? Oh, I think it is the Officer. Never mind. I'm looking at my Officer figure right now. It is the Officer. I really screwed that up. So he does have the total Officer accessory pack to go along with everything else, which I think is cool. I do like the Officer's weapons. Of course, he has like the AK-looking assault rifle. I don't know if that actually is an AK, but if it's a modern version of the AK, I like that because, like, to me, the Cobra Troopers have always, like, that's always been their go-to weapon. So we got the Stinger, we got the driver, and we got the blast effects. Truthfully, it's very cool. It looks very cool in black, but I don't think it's anything we weren't expecting. I think if you tuned in for the Hasbro Pulse fan stream at the beginning of the month, we kind of knew what to expect with the unboxing. But the Stinger wasn't the only thing we took a look at. We also got a sneak peek at this big boy right here, Nemesis Immortal, or if you've known him as long as I have, Nemesis Enforcer. Now, I'm not a big fan of Cobra Law, but I have always loved Nemesis Enforcer. And yeah, I'm just going to keep calling him that throughout the video. I've used him when I've like DM'd role-playing games. Like I've used him in Rifts. I've used him in D&D. I always have some sort of version of Nemesis Enforcer in a game somewhere, just because like I just really love his look. I love the just the whole character build, those spikes that come out of his elbows, like everything about him. Like I've always really just dug that look, mainly because like I really am into like those type of monsters, and Nemesis Enforcer definitely is like that type of monster. The box is big. He fills out the box. He's definitely a big boy. He's definitely going to be bigger than Serpentor. And I don't know if you can see, but just look in that box back there. Look at the size of those wings. Imagine what his wingspan is going to be. So I am getting him. I will probably get the rest of Cobra Law to go along with him. I really won't integrate it too much into like my G.I.Joe line, but I might put it with like my Monster Force or maybe the Crimson Moon set once we get that. I think that would be cool to fit them in with that. Or they'll just sort of sit on the shelf off to the side and just be like, yeah, I got them. But I think this is very interesting because we're taking a look at Nemesis Enforcer right here. And I'm sorry, we're taking a look at Nemesis Immortal right here. And we've seen the box, and they didn't do an unboxing for him. They just pulled him out in the box and wanted to show, you know, his size, his mass. And like even the box is pretty big that they were showing. And I know there were some people that were thinking that maybe Nemesis was going to be the SDCC exclusive or the Hasbro PulseCon exclusive, but I don't think that's the case now. Because if he was going to be an exclusive, I think they would have taken him out of the box and we would have gotten a better look at him because both of those are basically right around the corner. Also, it's in some pretty plain window packaging, window box, that either of the exclusives, SDCC or PulseCon, always has like something special about the packaging, something special about the boxing, that it's not just a window box like that. And they did say that they will be doing like an official reveal of Nemesis Immortal at SDCC, and then he'll be available for pre-orders later down the line, later in the year. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be one of the exclusives, which means it's still up in the air as to what the exclusives are going to be. If you've watched the show, you know I don't go looking for leaks or stuff like that. Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't go looking for leaks and spoilers and things like that. I like to be surprised. So I don't doubt that like it's probably out there what these two exclusives are going to be. I just don't know what they're going to be because I don't go looking for them. But I do know it's not going to be Nemesis at this point. So Nemesis will be going up for pre-order later in the year. The Stinger is up for pre-order now. When they did the Hasbro Pulse live stream, I thought they said Hasbro Pulse and Amazon exclusive. They said Famazon, and first of all, I hate that word. But it was available on Pulse, and it is available on Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, and Entertainment Earth. I say was because the Stinger is now sold out on Hasbro Pulse. However, it is available on my affiliate, and I'll put an affiliate link in the description below. At $99, it does qualify for free shipping from Entertainment Earth. Also, they don't take the money until the item ships. So just FYI on that, affiliate link down below. It helps out the channel. Check them out. Something else that went up for pre-order this week that truthfully I don't think there was a lot of excitement around was the Mad Marauders, Sergeant Slaughter, and the Lowlight and Spirit 2-pack. I don't think there's as much excitement around the Marauders as there was around Python Patrol, Tiger Force, and Night Force. And don't get me wrong, I know there's going to be Sarge fans out there. I know there's going to be fans of the Marauders, but I don't think it's nearly generating as much excitement as some of the other factions are. Or at this point, as a fandom, we're just like, it's like Hasbro, we're done with the factions right now. Like, you're getting a lot out of repaints as it is. Don't start a fourth one. I mean, look at how much mileage they're getting out of those bats. The bats are awesome, don't get me wrong, but holy cow, they are getting mileage out of those bats. That's what we have to talk about today. Mad Marauders, Nemesis Immortal, the Stinger going up for pre-order this coming Friday. Don't forget that for Friday night game night, we are taking a look at the Renegade Games G.I.Joe deck building game, the Silent Interlude expansion pack, which really changes the way you play solitaire with that game. I had a lot of fun with it. Check out the video when it goes up Friday evening. Friday morning, we have week 2 of the Target Summer Geek Out. Who knows what's going to be up for pre-order this week. Last week was nothing but McFarlane. This week coming up, won't find out what it is until Friday morning. I really liked it better when we got a little bit of a sneak peek as to what was coming down the line before things officially went up for pre-order on Friday. This whole going into it blind thing, I wish they would go back to the way that it used to be. Hello, please hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you already are a subscriber to the channel, big thanks to you. Leave a comment down below letting us know what you thought of today's episode. If you would like to help the channel grow and you're in a position to do so, please consider becoming a channel member or a Ko-fi subscriber, where for $1 a month you get access to member perks, including our monthly member exclusive. This month is the Mezco 112 Snake Eyes. So until next time, my friends, play well, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.